Today, I'm going to show you how to get the crispiest chicken thighs in two ways. One method on the stove and another in the oven for those larger dinner parties. By the end of this video, you'll have two reliable methods for getting chicken thighs with a crispy skin that sounds like this. Obviously, the star of today's show is going to be these chicken thighs right here, and while I prep and debone them, let's briefly talk about what contributes to crispy chicken skin. The first and most important variable is going to be moisture. Wet chicken is going to take much longer to achieve crispiness, and by the time that happens, you'll end up with a dry, overcooked chicken. The next variable is going to be time and heat. We need to refine our temperature and cooking time to ensure that we achieve perfectly cooked chicken and crispy skin at the same time. Luckily, chicken thighs are very forgiving, and with this video, you'll have a reliable method for making crispy chicken every time. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is dry our chicken with a paper towel, making sure to get all that surface moisture off our chicken. This is just one of 3 steps we're going to incorporate to ensure a crispy skin on our thighs. While none of these are absolutely necessary, they'll help increase your chances of success. You can mix and match these steps depending on how much time you have or how hungry you are, but each of these techniques will help you dry your chicken for that crispy, crunchy skin. Afterwards, we're going to liberally salt each thigh with a heavy pinch of salt, making sure to get some on the skin as well as the meat. Not only will this draw additional moisture from the skin, but it will also help retain moisture in the meat during the cooking process and also season the interior for a more chickeny flavor. Again, not required, but dry brining is such an underutilized technique for the home cook, and I just wanted to showcase it here since it makes so much sense for the purpose of today's video. The last thing we're going to do is lay our thighs on the baking sheet, skin side up, and place them uncovered in the fridge to brine and dry out even further. I recommend leaving your chicken in the fridge for at least a few hours and up to a whole day if possible, to allow enough time for the salt to be absorbed and the chicken skin to dry out. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video, and if you're enjoying it so far, could you hit that like button? It really helps the channel, so I appreciate it in advance. Now that our chicken is air dried in the fridge, take a look at how it's changed in just a short amount of time. The skin feels rubbery and my finger no longer glides through the skin. The sliminess has evaporated from the air drying. The color of the chicken is just a tint darker than the undried chicken, which is a good visual sign that your chicken skin is ready to get crispy. Before we start cooking, we're going to season the meat side of our thighs with a little pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. We're leaving the skin unseasoned with the exception of salt because we don't want the spices to burn since the skin is going to take the brunt of the heat. Now that our thighs are prepped, we can get into the 2 methods of cooking our chicken for crispy perfection. The first one we're going to start with is the pan-fried method. Start with a stainless steel or cast iron pan, and before we turn on the heat, we're going to lay our chicken skin side down in the pan. We're starting with a cold pan to give the skin enough time to crisp up without burning it. Turn the stove to medium or medium-low heat and weigh it down with a foil-lined pan or some food weights if you have them. If your skin is browning faster than the thigh is cooking, make sure to adjust the temperature down. Give the chicken at least a few minutes before checking the skin, trust the process, and give it about 15 minutes on the skin side or until the skin turns into a dark golden brown color and the fat has rendered out, leaving a pool of oil in the pan. We can use this chicken fat to baste our thighs at the end. Once your thighs are about 90% cooked, take off the weight, flip it, and finish cooking the thighs for another 2 or 3 minutes. This method of cooking chicken is perfect for the weeknight meal for 2 or 3 people or however many thighs you can fit into one pan. By weighing down the chicken and slowly rendering out the fat from the skin, we're left with a glass-like skin that's crispy and juicy thighs. The second method for perfect crispy thighs is oven baking, which is ideal for the larger groups. In a rimmed baking sheet lined with foil, place your seasoned chicken thighs skin side up and throw them into an oven that's been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. We're going to let these bake for about 30 minutes or until the internal temperature of our chicken is around 180 degrees, which is when you'll get the best texture for dark meat chicken. After those 30 minutes, we're going to check its internal temperature and make sure the skin is doing what it's supposed to do, which is get to a nice golden color, but not exactly golden brown yet. Don't worry about the crispiness of the skin just yet. It's not going to be super crispy, and that's okay because we have one more step before we're done. Baste your thighs with oil to enhance crispiness and to prevent burning. Turn on your broiler and place your chicken thighs back in the oven in the middle rack. This technique is going to help us achieve that bubbly and light skin on our chicken thighs. But be very attentive during this step. Do not walk away from your oven because this should only take a minute. Carefully watch your chicken thighs to ensure that the skins don't burn under that intense heat. And don't be afraid of some brown spots. You're looking for that skin to slightly rise and darken to, and I quote, golden brown. Once you're satisfied with the color and crispiness, you'll be left with your very own chicken skin chicharron. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can turn your standard chicken thigh into a simple but very effective crispy delicacy. Whether you're going to pan fry your chicken or bake it in the oven, you'll now have two reliable methods to wow your taste buds or your guests. I hope you enjoyed today's video and learned some new cooking techniques for your next meal. If you have any other tips or tricks on how to get crispy chicken skin, let me know down in the comments below and share it with your fellow home chefs. Until my next video, I will see you all next time.